Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prince Zodiac, and welcome back to another episode of Black Myth Wukong. In the last episode, we journeyed through more of the kingdom of Sahali, I think? Yeah, otherwise known as Yellow Wind. Yeah, Yellow Wind Ridge. I had to recall the name there for a second. And after exploring about a little bit, we took on, I think, both the Tiger Acolyte, I think his name was, as well as the Stone Vanguard, who was a big rock golem guy situated here. And then we decided to pause things because that took us a couple tries and that had been a good episode, and that's where we ended things. And in today's episode, we're going to continue our explorations. I'm pretty sure that's the way forward over there, so we're gonna take a look-see at what's over that way first, probably, although I don't know, I might like flip a mental coin for it or whatever, and I'll just decide later on. Anyways, before we can get into that, though, we've got some Yao Guai lore to look over. Learn about our enemies. Wrong button. Let's see here. Lesser Yao Guai. We have a new one. What is it? Rat Imperial Guard. This is the guys in red that were dancing and twirling around with their double swords that were a pain in the ass to kill. Rat Imperial Guard. Yin prevails, Yang's essence fades. Adorned in finery, blades parade. Once malice stirs within the heart, words become weapons, tearing apart. Since the Yellow Wind King had sequestered himself within the valley, his hoarded treasures were left to the care of his trusted minions. One day, when a purple gold incensory vanished from the half-emptied storeroom, the rumor of theft, once a mere murmur, built into a raucous clamor, until the rat guai who guarded the storeroom was finally accused of pilfering from his own charge. The tale reached the ears of the Rat Imperial Guards. Clad in crimson, they were the secret Imperial enforcers. They went to investigate the Rat Guard, hoping for a share of the spoils, but the humiliated guard was found lifeless, his neck wedged in a noose, dangling in his cell. With his death, the gossip mongers painted the Imperial Guards as vilifiers of the innocent, coercing false confessions. With no means to defend themselves, the Imperial Guards launched a thorough inquiry, desperate to clear their names. Fortune struck when they unearthed the incendiary within the nest of the Rat Guard's apprentice. The crowd's scorn shifted, branding the young apprentice as a betrayer and an avaricious soul. Yet, in the face of the Imperial Guard's iron grip, the apprentice unfurled a new thread of the story. The incendiary had been pilfered by the civet sergeant, even. Oh no, wait, is that sergeant? It might be sergeant. I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, as a tribute to the yeah, I think it's sergeant. Why am I brain farting on that? Ugh. As a tribute to the Tiger Vanguard. It was the apprentice who, learning of his master's unjust fate, dared to retrieve it in secret. Verified by the Imperial Guards, the tale swayed public sentiment once more, from jeers to praise. But whispers are like a fickle breeze. Soon it was murmured that the thieving chief acted not out of greed, but out of a son's duty, to rescue his mother from the bowels of the Tiger Temple. The crowds murmured anew, their judgment as shifting as the sands. Alas, what is a grain of truth in his desert of tales? Actions taken in the cloak of shadows are often proclaimed in light as something else entirely. Perhaps it is the angle from which we plead our cause that crafts a different truth. And when a truth finds the light, it is often because some prefer an audience blind to the rest of the story. I see. So perhaps the thieving had been done by the Imperial Guard all along. Interesting. And then Blazebone. Didn't we already? Yeah, we already read that one. Spearbone. Here we go. In a world where paths are never clear, where directions are oft lost in fear, in the spear tip a mighty and noble stand, behind the shield a pride so grand. The priests of Windrest were proud warriors. Their shields were emblazoned with the tiger, and they danced with crescent-shaped spears, commanding a presence that frightened off guais. During funerals, they would lead the procession, striking their shields and proclaiming themselves as leading generals. The priests held a high status in Windrest. Even the minor guais in the mountain would frequently offer them rare delicacies, hoping to ensure their peace and to avoid being banished. One day, a settler noticed an increase in the mountain guais population and sought the advice of the sorcerers. Dismissive, the priest responded, "The guais and us, we inhabit the same mountains. An encounter would be inevitable. Since they present us with tributes, we might as well spare them." A few years later, strange winds began to sweep across the valley, stirring up chaos. The guais ran wild, causing trouble frequently. Dressed in their warrior attire, the priests raised their shields and ventured out of the settlement to confront the unruly guais. However, the guais didn't fear them. The priests' spears and shields, which were once their pride, could only repel a few minor ones before they were surrounded. The leader, a red-robed rat, sneered, "We had peace only because of the Bodhisattva meditating up in these mountains. You mortals surely didn't think you could actually defeat us, did you?" Seeing the priests unable to repel the guais and instead provoking their anger, the settlers locked the gate of Windrest, demanding that the guais be expelled before they could return. The priests met their end on the mountains, remaining in their battle stances, now hunting unwary travelers. Ah, so these aren't just guys in armor, these are like undead. Interesting. Well, as they say, pride cometh before the fall. Yaoguai Chiefs. Let's see, Tiger's Acolyte. Yeah, that's a new one. Where has the swordsman gone, with tears in his eyes? The wild wind sweeps the northern sands, a lone shadow neath barren skies. Grass visits the empty village huts, dust grease the hosts, now guai. His heart a buried tomb, his love but dust and sighs. There was once a swordsman, wild and free, who roamed the lands far and wide. For the love of a woman, he forsook his wandering ways, married, and had a child. But their happiness proved fleeting. From the mountains beyond the city walls there arose a wind, fierce and full of malice. It whipped the yellow dust into a frenzy, and the city was choked with it, day after day. Soon his wife succumbed to a wasting sickness, and their child, too, became ill. The man was devastated. He spent all his silver in a vain attempt to heal his child. Then he heard of a bodhisattva on New Mount Sumeru, right? Sumeru, I think, who could cure the wind sickness. With haste, he gathered what he still had and set forth with his child. When he reached New Mount Sumeru, the disciples told him that the bodhisattva had departed for Yellow Wind Ridge long ago and had not returned. The man had no choice but to take his child and set out once more. When they arrived at the ridge, they learned that this place was right next to the fierce wind. The child's frail condition worsened with each passing hour. They took shelter in the village of Windrest, where the child rested and the man went to find the bodhisattva. One day, while passing a dry well outside the village, the man heard a tiger's roar. He climbed down into the well and found a hidden cavern, where a great tiger lay, wounded and weak, deep in meditation. The tiger told the man he was a deity in the mountain, revered by the village priests. In the valley, they had even raised a temple in his honor. He said he'd been ambushed by the Yaoguai that stirred up the fierce wind and took over his temple. That's why he was in this pitiful state. The man was doubtful, but he asked around in the village, and he found that the tale was true in every detail. From the reverence of the priests to the temple in the valley, he hastened back to the well, his ailing child in his arms, to beg the tiger for healing. The tiger brought out a strangely shaped gourd, filled it with water, and gave it to the child. Wonder of wonders, after drinking from the gourd, the child was able to run and play as he had before the wind sickness struck. The tiger told the man that the wind had harmed his essence. With the flesh of the living, he could regain his former might, and then he could tame the raging wind and heal the child completely. The man was reluctant, but as he watched his son grow stronger day by day, playing in the village with the other children, a terrible resolve hardened in his heart. He began to lead the unsuspecting villagers into the well, hoping to restore the tiger to its former strength. As time passed, most naturally, the villagers found out what he had done. By the time the man returned to the village, he found his son slain by their angry hands. The man was consumed by regret and drew the sword he had sealed away for years. He fell upon the villagers, and one by one he cut them down, until the streets ran red with blood. Then, alone, he set out into the shifting sandstorm, lost in the ever-howling wind. Well, that's certainly a grim tale. Most certainly a devoted father, willing to do anything he thought he needed to do to save his child. Kind of a shame that the villagers took their rage out on the child, even though he had no real fault. It was no real fault of his, but anger and desperation often deprives reason. Yaogwai Kings. Stone Vanguard. Big rock guy. Stone forms the mountain's bones, firm and true. Earth's essence, prized for all it can imbue. Its back bears towering rocks reaching the sky, lofty in stature and majestic in height. Ever since the Yellowwind Sage bestowed the Buddha-headed stone guai's essence upon the two mountain deities, they consumed it and gained human hearts and forms. The union of the two resulted in the birth of a stone child. Thus, the Yaoguais referred to them as Father of Stones, the Mother of Stones, and Son of Stones. Later, the Father of Stones left the mountain for some reason, and the Son of Stones went in search of him, leaving the Mother alone. The Mother of Stones was never fond of violence. When the Yellowwind Sage gave her the essence, he entrusted her with the task of diligently taking care of the mountain's inhabitants. She took this responsibility seriously and worked hard. When the journeyers passed through the Yellowwind Ridge, the Yellowwind King captured Tang Monk, forcing Sun Wukong to seek Bodhisattva Lingzhi's help to capture him and take him back to Mountain Lingzhan. The years passed, and upon the return of the sage, the ridge was populated with many stone guais. Among them was a particularly strong and robust stone guai, which he learned was created by the Mother of Stone with all her might to guard the cave. One day, the Yellowwind Sage personally came to visit the Mother of Stone, only to be blocked by the stone guai. Alarmed by their disobedience, he feared it might become a threat. Hence, he summoned the newly appointed Tiger Vanguard to eliminate the strong stone guai. Tiger Vanguard agreed, but was reluctant to fight them. They had once worked together to rebuild the mountain, and he knew the strong stone guai was highly respected by the other stone guais, who saw him as an elder brother. He advised the stone guai, "Brother, we've endured much to reach this point. If I can help, I will. I've arranged everything. You just need to retreat into the valley and keep a guard on Shigandong. No need for anything vicious. Today, I come with kind words, but tomorrow, it might be a battle. Though we have some skills, we are no match for the yellow-furred rat. Why not join me as a vanguard and keep things as they are?" The next day, the Yellowwind Sage appointed the strong stone guai as Stone Vanguard, ordering him to lead the stone guais to retreat and guard the valley. From then on, the stone guais dutifully guarded the sealed evil being and no longer meddled in the mountain's affairs. So he is guarding something. Question is it this way? Or is it that way? I think it's this way. We're going to check what's this way real quick. I remember, I think it's around this area. There's like a sand waterfall, kind of. Yeah, it's over there. You can see in the distance, and there is a thing behind it, and... Oh, there's another shrine over here? Interesting. Ooh. Oh, hey, well, I guess this is where the other stone guais are. Ow. Oh. Hello there. Buddha's eyeball. Alright, I think that's part of the secret thing for this area. Like the 3 bells of the previous area. Let's see. And rest. And then, let's see. Windrest Bridge, Windrest Hamlet. No. So we're on Rockcross Platform. Okay, so Rockcross Platform is where we just came from. Okay, in which case... Okay. I got it memorized. So we could go in there. Oh, hello there. I know where that sound clip's from. That's the dragon sound clips. In the Souls games. Of course, I think it's a fairly common sound clip in a lot of games. Get rid of that. There we go. Ow. Another one over there. Hello, big guy. I get the sense that you're protecting something. Ow. Oh. Didn't time that right. Yep. Got it. This is something. I think that's the wooden gate that I was thinking about in the previous episode. And... okay, this is definitely somewhere. Hello there.
Raise thy cup, seek answers on high. Who defies death neath every sky? Oh, I messed up my mission. Go find something to sober me up. How refreshing. You woke me up. Thanks. Enough with the chit-chat. My belly's growling. I must quench this rum. The Temple of Crouching Tiger. They say there's meat there.
Alright. Guess I'll find you something to eat. If I can. I've already been to that temple, so I have no idea what he could be talking about. Ooh, meditation spot. Yay! Meditate. To this giant tree. Oh, geez. I have 4 sparks. I should use those. Oh, that's a guy. There. Nope. Pretty sure this is closed. I think we need that boar guy in order to open it. Alright. Yeah, because I can't slip in. Even though totally could if he just squeezed in there. He could totally Dustin one could totally fit through there, but I guess he doesn't want to. Okay. Let's go. Could go to the Tiger Temple anyways to open up the area, because I'm pretty sure with both vanguards down I've got the things to use that switch. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Oh god, get away from me. Oh god, there's 3 of you. I did not mean to take on 3 of you. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. Alright, you. Let's do this. Ow. There we are. That cave over there. Okay, so this... I forget exactly what we need. I know it's an item we can get in this area. At least I'm pretty sure. Ow. Epic damage. And now we get one of them as a spirit skill. Yay! Spearbone. Wrong button again. I know why I keep hitting that one. Take the form of Spearbone, ward off attacks with the Tiger Shield and repel foes, then bash at enemies repeatedly and smash the ground with the shield to shake foes within range. That increases damage reduction. We'll stick with Wandering Light. Just because it does the same damage reduction, but probably not as much damage. Anyway, so that's blocked for now. We'll get a thing later that'll allow us to pass through. And behind it is a secret boss. Oh jeez, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I know we need to go to Tiger Temple. That. Oh. Oh, I forgot about you. Let's take out you. Doo-doo-doo. Up. Up. Hello there. There we go. You did, and now I go in here, and we have these guys. They spread like poison and stuff. Really annoying. Ow. Why does a rock enemy have poison attacks? You. This dude. Ow. Massive damage. Oh god. Okay. I need to use one of you. There we go. And there we go. Ooh, 5 sparks now. Epic! I've got some upgrading to do. So we can go down there. Let's have this over here. It's like the one thing that's unique about this map in particular. It like splinters off. There's quite a lot of directions you can go, actually. Because if you remember, there was always also that one bridge way earlier in the game where we fought the king and the second prince. Yay, soak. Alright, now we got this guy. Oop, jeez. And that's him dead. Grab this. Kill you. Oh, that's fine. Is this over here? Absorb this. What else? For these, nothing. Nothing. This is where we just were, I think. Oh, don't think we went up here. I think there's a thing up here. Oh! Yeah, that dude wants to... That dude's eager for a fight. Oh, ow. Ow. Ow, God. Ow. Ooh. Ooh, God. Ooh, good. It's very close to killing me. Oh. Ow. Damn it. There we go. Yet another spirit skill. We are collecting these up. Poise stone. I keep hitting the wrong one. Okay. Take the form of a poise stone, leap up and kick the foe in the chest. Even if the kick misses, the following slam on the ground can damage nearby foes with the impact. Mildly increase the damage of jump light attacks and reduce the same cost of sprinting. Oh, it's kind of just a funny little one. Looks a little derpy, but it's good. Sadly, I don't think it poisons you, but, oh, we got a big mama up here. Ooh, God. Okay, that big thing is gonna come to life, I think. Yep, Mother of Stones. Ow. Kids come to life. Come here. Yeah. Ow. Get out of here. Big hit. There we go. Mother of Stones. Down. We got Stone Essence. Very good. And new Yao Guai Chief. Pretty easy fight, honestly. Ooh, we got another. Oop, I did not mean to heal there. Now we got another one of the Bodhisattva. Let's see. We got the other eyeball. Very nice. And where is this? Where are we? Oh, I think that's where the Stone Vanguard is. Yeah, that's the passageway to the Stone Vanguard that we took. Okay, so we got both the eyes. I think there's one more, maybe? Might be more. Glad I remember this was a thing. Now, where were we? We're down this way. Hopefully run into a shrine soon. Up this way. Another one of these guys. Oh, there's the other head. Oh, big one. Ow, ow, ow. Get away from me, asshole. Alright, big guy, come here. Get out of here. Get out of that corner. That's right. Ooh, $6 now. Oh, hello. Ow. Get out of here. Do not bother me. Right. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them actually, not 3. I don't remember. Well, we'll figure out once we get to wherever these go. I think there's 4 though. If I recall correctly. I know there was something or other around here. Yep, here's one. And that's 4. I think that's all of them. Oh no, I hear one more. Or at least I thought I did. Alright, this thing's up there. Oh, yep, there's one more. I gotta take care of those guys. These guys are gonna annoy the shit out of me. Pieces of gold. These guys are like snipers in this area. Really annoying. I mentioned, I think they disrupt when you're trying to shop from a certain merchant. Oh god, no, I didn't want it. God damn. No more. Alright. There's a thing at the end of this pathway. It's like a merchant, but I don't wanna interact with him just yet. Grab this. Yeah. Let's see, how many is that? God, I keep hitting the wrong one. Playing another game in my free time where the inventory button is the opposite button, so I keep hitting it reflexively. Yeah. 5? So I think there's 6 in total. It'd be weird if it was an odd number. At least I feel like it would be. Oh god. And I'm gonna die soon, which is not good. Wish it were not so, but it is so. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. That's me dead. Good run though. Finally get the chance to go and spend all these sparks. Alright. Let's spend these sparks. Reignite the sparks. What do we have? Let's do that because I use those a lot. And may as well. And then I'll have to start unlocking those, but we can save those for later. Let's see, what do we have in here? That's useful. There we go. That's good. Alright. Back into the fray. Ow. I missed. There we go. I'm gonna try to avoid the snipers by going up and around. Get rid of you. And I think it's down here, right? There's a way down. Let me capture these. And then get through here. Hello there. Ow. Where? Oh. Have to take care of you too. You. There we are. Gotcha. All right. I'm gone. That's the way forward, I believe. Oh, there's the last Buddha. I think this is the last one anyway. Fairly sure. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Have all 6 eyes. Oh. Hello there. Ow. Ow. Yet another one begging to be finished off. I'll just leave that guy be. Ow. Got you. Ow. Ow. Can you guys please stop that? Ow. Them. And there is someone these guys are protecting. Well, not specifically protecting, but they will shoot at you while you're down here, which is annoying. That guy's down, I guess. Hello there!
Bastard has got me trapped on this rock with his spell. Even the rocks on the ridge have come to life. In that cave, there's a rock guai lurking, holding secrets, I bet. Should you uncover the reason, I shall find my way out. Rocks turning into guais, 'tis no small matter.
I think he needs the essence of rock.
Gullible one. I finally got my hands on the treasure! Why are you still here, eh? You ain't expecting us back, are you? Shameful! Be gone, you greedy, inept wretch!
Me, greedy? You're the one who tricked me into giving you something.
Get lost, you disgrace! Get lost!
Okay, so I think we have to rest first. Or something. Maybe if we leave and then come back.
Get lost!
Nah, I think we do have to rest at a shrine and reset. In which case we will come back later. Let's see now. We do got down that way and we got up ahead. Ow. Poke me with the stick. Get smacked. Get out of here. Something over here. Ow. Get out of here. What were you protecting? Yaogwai core and a mine core. Nice. Good materials for building and upgrading. Interesting statue. Can't depict it. Tell if that's meant to pit like a dragon man or a demon man or something. I don't know. What I don't know is we're gonna go this way and then there's a shrine. I think if we rest at this shrine. The rest. Alright, and then we're gonna try and reach that guy again, see if he's feeling more cooperative. I think so long as we don't go up above, the snipers won't see us, and they won't attack. Yeah, as long as they don't see you first, I think we're chill. Hello there?
Get lost!
No? Okay, I think we need something else for him. Either that or we need to find him somewhere else. Or do we need to hit him? Can I hit you? Oh, God. Yeah, okay. We gotta hit him. Get out of here.
Oh, you got me skull! Mercy! Mercy! Mercy!
Yeah. Teach you some humility. Azure Dust. From Azure Dust, a rock guy stands robust. Transform into a rock guy, immune to all 4 banes. Builds up might when hit. Ah, I think that's a new transformation.
Yeah, you expecting another treasure, are you? You wicked twerp. But I can't be handing it over to you for... Come back later to trade with me.
Right, now he'll be a merchant once we rest and such. So we will rest. And then we'll come back to him. Which, oh wait, before we do that though. Set spells. This one, we can change to Azure Dust. Let attack Earth Shatter. Strike the enemy 3 times with your heavy head, each blow more painful than the last. Dash heavy attack Mountain Splinter. Dash forward with full force, fully charged to dash further, ramming all enemies in your path. Spell, Rock Fall. Build up full focus to unleash the spell. Leap high into and smash into the ground. Large area of damage with a shockwave of earth and stone. So, we'll switch over to this, give it a try. It builds up might when we're hit, making him just stronger over time, and gives us immunity to all 4 banes when transformed into him, which will be useful against some bosses. Alright, being careful that they don't spot us. Because again, if they spot you down here, they'll just snipe you while you're trying to do business with this guy. Alright, man in stone, now we can buy stuff from him.
To seize. Guaranteed to please.
Indeed. So, he's got Blood of the Iron Bull, Gold Ridge Beast, which I don't have any, so that might be worth buying. For Buddha Hall, maybe it can be exchanged for something valuable. It's gonna be a lot, though. Iron Pellet can no longer be interrupted by incoming attacks and now provides considerable damage reduction. So increased real gain from defeating enemies. Could actually be useful. Delivering stone, Faust into smoke, so bring up that drunken pig. Well, I already got a sobering stone, so I don't think I need that. Well, I already gave it to the pig even, so. Hairpin. What is it though? Is it like, oh shit. Yeah.
Finest goods in town.
Items, drinks, materials, curios. Yeah, might as well. Increase will.
Got yourself a right fine bargain.
And we can just sell off all these. And then...
Rare fine ware.
Don't
Make
have enough
sure
of
you
that.
fetch more will next time.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, wrong button again. Okay. Now, we have another curio. Oh, that's where this one went. Amount of stamina. Nah. Do that. Now we'll get more will. When we defeat shit. Which should be very nice. And make working up to buy that other item to be simple and easy. I have a feeling we're going to need it. Alright. Well, I think this is where we're going to put an end to things for today. Next time, I think first we'll probably visit the Tiger Temple again just to check around to see if we can't grab something for that pig guy to eat. And then just finish up his thing or see what else he might need after that. And then after that, I'll try and figure out what the Buddha eyes are for again, because I don't really remember what they're for. And also what the where that secret waterfall parting thing is as well. Got a few things to recall / look for again / I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on the journey so far. Leave a like and a comment down below if you've enjoyed what you've seen here. And remember to also subscribe, and if you do, make sure to hit that notification bell. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all next time. Peace out.